in the last session of It Came from Asteroid 9, Andy, you already have a token.
Oh, I'm down there.
The party had moved inland from their drop-off point to perform investigations to find the camp. Chef had to serve dinner, so he had to stay on the ship, and then he was teleported down for the away mission. And so now you find yourselves at base camp. If you'll remember from the last time, you have a series of items that you need to accomplish on this planet, setting up base camp, and then investigating the various items on this asteroid. You came to the area where you wanted to set up base camp and were brutally assaulted by starfish tree creatures who did not enjoy you.
Hey.
And so now you find yourselves laying down to sleep for your long rest as the chef walks up.
We got a long rest?
We heard him before we saw him, right?
Yeah, probably. And yes, you get a
Clippity
long
clap.
rest.
Clippity clap.
It's a clappity clip.
I said a clip. Clap. A clippy. A clippy.
I am sorry. I'm trying to figure out how to work this Roll20.
Am I supposed to be level 2 right now?
No.
You're supposed to be level 3.
Yeah, everybody started off level 3.
Whoops. Apparently I've been playing with a lower level.
I mean, is that why we rolled
Better
so poorly
level up
last
right
time?
quick.
That explains why you were like, I got hit and I'm almost dead.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Haha, I get a level.
It's a very exciting time in everybody's lives. We're happy for you.
Oh, never mind. It existed. It's because I have XP instead of milestone.
Oh, now I'm disappointed in you.
That's okay.
Cat, I swear to God, if you
You can be. I'm not disappointed in myself. I'm proud of myself.
So, Chef, the scene that you come upon, they've built a fire. Andy has built himself some kind of starfish canopy, I guess you'd call it.
I forgot you did that.
Is that
wooden
what's on
starfish
his
canopy?
thingy?
Yeah, it's not a flower. It's a canopy of dead creatures.
Are we
What?
And I ate them.
experience or are we milestone?
Experience.
Okay.
I can tell you how much we got
Yes,
last time,
please,
so you can
because
fix it.
I am behind. I did it wrong.
We got 14. How do you look at this?
I have
I'm at-
1400.
I'm at 1400 out of 2700.
Okay,
Yeah, that.
great.
Okay, so I walk up and I'm just looking at the stupid canopy of death.
Is it morning?
No,
Is
he
it morning?
came upon you before you guys' long rest. No, it's evening.
I stick out my hand and offer him star meat flesh. Starfish flesh?
There you go. That's probably right.
Thank you. And I try a bite of it.
It tastes like wood and general awful.
I pull out my seasoning bag immediately, and I put down at least some salt and some pepper on it to see if like the basics could help out.
It does not help out.
I give him back the rest.
Yes. Yes.
Delightful taste, yes.
Yes.
While you guys are trying starfish, Zixie is click-clacking to her swarm and cleaning up the camp area and making it hospitable. You don't hear her, but to her swarm, she's singing like a Disney princess, like whistle while you work and telling them what to do.
Mills sits on her back, snoring up a storm. Crawled out.
That was a lot of work for a cat.
All right, and so what is going to be your standard operating procedure for evening and evening time?
What do you mean?
So like, who keeps watch?
Is somebody going to keep watch? Are
I'll
you not
keep watch
keeping
because I just
watch?
got there first.
Yeah, I'd like to scout around the camp before we go to sleep after I'm done cleaning up the camp and making it homey.
Technically, Ashley could just keep watch the entire time.
Yeah, I don't have to sleep.
Wait, I mean, yeah.
But if I fail a roll, I don't want it to be totally my fault either.
We should
You're
make
the
it.
ranger.
We should make it your fault. Let's
What
go with
could
that.
possibly go wrong if you're the ranger?
I don't want to take responsibility for anything that happens.
I'll take
Seems
half
coherent.
responsibility, I just don't want to be solely responsible.
I'll be there with you with, like, both my eyes open.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the bugs are gonna keep watch while you guys
Yeah.
nice and sleep and rest.
All you're gonna hear all night long, though, is me opening up starfish and eating.
And clicky clacks.
And clicky clacks.
It literally tastes like eating a tree, Andy, the whole time, except the interior wood is fleshier than normal.
My swarm would like to help you finish off the starfish.
Well, if they get too close, they might, they might be also seasoning.
You can have a couple of them, but
Okay.
I mean, when I get hungry, I just pop off a few heads.
Okay.
Of your swarm?
Actually, why don't you
She's a
make...
mantis. That's what girl mantises do. They eat
Yeah, I was
boy
gonna
heads.
say she's a mantis.
I didn't realize they doubled as the snacks. That's all.
Yeah, they eat boy heads.
Why
Specifically,
don't you
boys, though.
make a perception roll
Ooh.
for your first shift of the evening?
Mm.
Heck yeah.
Okay, and make
Oh.
a perception roll in the evening, or in the late evening.
Get to my fucking-
Not terrible.
Okay, and then for the last... Okay.
Slowly downhill.
You are getting tired.
It's thematically appropriate.
Okay. So...
I have another bug with me.
Oh,
We're
Andy,
keeping-
yeah.
we're
What
keeping
did
watch
you
together.
make 3 rolls as well?
Can I use investigation, or is it all just perception?
It's perception.
Well, at least I got a 0 in it.
Kyle, the
Hey,
minute I open
you made
dang.
up where it counted.
See?
You did kind of make up where it counted. All right, about mid-evening, which you really can't tell what's evening and what's not because there is no sun shining down here. But about mid-evening, you hear a small rustling.
Oh wait, we didn't get to hear what Mysterious Misty was doing for the evening. We all said what we were doing.
Who?
Therapy.
Oh, therapy. Yeah.
Who?
Ooh! Alright, guys, one of us is being possessed by an owl. You don't know who it is yet. See, that's the thing. It's them.
Owl dare you? Yeah, it's okay. I was probably just napping. Keep it easy.
I mean, doing the hardcore parkour, that's also tiring.
Okay. Were you saying my name, Ash, or you? Okay. All right. So about mid-evening, the 2 bugs hear a rustling in the forest.
I would like to stealth check it out.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth roll.
I believe I have advantage to stealth, but let me roll once while I look that up. If that wasn't enough, let me know and I'll look up. I think I have advantage. I'm gonna tell you right now because I want to know.
Ow, ow, ow,
I
ow.
want to know what
Oh.
love is.
I want you to tell me. All right, let's see if that's enough.
Oh, as an action, I can change the color of my corpus, giving me advantage on dexterity stealth checks made to hide. So I would have needed to choose to do that as an action, which I do. So let me know if I need to roll again, or maybe I might as well just roll it again.
You should just roll it again.
Not better.
Yeah.
With the first one.
Yeah. I mean,
You rolled a 1?
The second time, I have advantage, so the 16 rules supreme.
Well, thank God for advantage, huh?
Okay, so you hear rustling in the trees north of camp, and you're stealth, and to what you understand, you don't think anybody's going to see you.
Okay. What do I see?
Nothing quite yet. You do hear it to the north and west of your current position.
So
Would you like me to move my token that way?
Yeah, if you did.
Can I make some kind of like small contraption that like when I turn it, it activates as an alarm? Probably not now, but like later.
Not at this moment, but yeah, we
Yeah.
can.
Do I see it from this far away? I don't want to get too close. I want to know what's going on so I can still
Make
telepath.
a perception check. Uh, 17 or 12. Okay. You do, because he's not that stealthy. On a rocky outcrop next to some bushes stands a mushroom that's about 2 feet tall, and
absolutely
it
horrifying.
seems to be shimmering and looking over the small valley that you guys are in for your base camp.
Fucking mushrooms.
Like our way? He's looking our way?
Mm-hmm. In one hand, he has a stick that could be considered a spear if it actually had a spear head on it.
I'd like to telepathically communicate to Top. There is a mushroom with a stick up there looking our way. I'm not sure if it's hostile or not, but it wasn't there before.
Wait, do you choose who you're talking to?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Does so I'm gonna ask in return, because this goes up to 120 feet. I will wake. Well, how far away is he?
It's not that far away. I mean, let me see. I'm 25 feet away from him right now, and I'm also 20 feet away from Milzit.
Oh. Okay. Well, I will wake the others then, but you can
I'll keep
speak to
watching
him.
You want me to talk to him?
I mean, yeah, you could do it
How'd you do
telepathically. And he
that?
doesn't see you, so.
I mean, I could try, but what if he is mad at me for talking to him and then he hurts me?
Well, if somebody gets mad at you for talking to them, they're
Yeah, I
probably
guess they're
not
a
there with
jerk
good
anyway.
intention. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, how do you move your characters?
You just pick it up and move it.
I cannot. It becomes a highlight.
Which okay. So Andy, you're waking everybody up.
Yes.
And I guess I'm gonna try to reach out to the mushroom with my mind. And I'm still hiding, right? I'm still hidden here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not gonna reveal myself, but I will reach out to said mushroom with my mind and say, Hello?
In Portobello, he responds.
Portobello.
Yeah.
Who are you?
What?
Mars, buddy. Lay next to somebody if you want somebody to pet you. Don't just lay at the end of the couch and cry.
Do you
I
guys
do
hear
the same
him?
thing
He's
when I
being
need attention.
ridiculous.
Unfortunately, no, we don't hear him.
Okay, well, if you do hear the sound of an animal making dying noises, he's not actually dying. He's just whining because there's another dog between him and Ashley.
Okay, well, what did he say again? He said hello?
Who are in a
No,
very
he
Asian
said-
accent.
Who are you?
My name is Zixie. I'm camping. Can I help you?
Do you fight for the trees?
I like trees.
Make a perception check.
No, Ellie's going back to sleep. The cat's already climbed up her head and is over her eyes.
Okay, you notice there's a general smell in the air. That's different.
Different how?
Different as in more polleny, maybe?
Good pollen or bad pollen?
I just have to remind you that I am wearing the Ring of Mind shield, so I can choose whether he
He's trying to keep. Well, he can't communicate back with you if you don't inhale.
I don't breathe, so I wouldn't inhale.
Do you have a mouth?
Wait,
I'm not choosing
we're
to inhale
telepathically
fumes.
talking to him.
Yeah, how did he telepathically talk back?
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you don't inhale the spores, he can't talk back.
Well, if he doesn't inhale our spores, he can't talk back to us.
We don't really have spores, but
I feel like you have spores.
Cat, you're trying to. I'm trying to sleep.
I have
Cat.
4. Is fur close enough to spores?
I don't want to be like charmed or anything. If
He's
it's
not charming you.
if it's just do I know that it's just to speak? I don't know that, do I?
Mm-mm.
So I mean, I'm not going to voluntarily huff fumes.
Okay, then he says nothing and he shakes.
But he heard me at least. We're not mean, but we don't want any trouble. So if you could just turn around and leave our area, I would appreciate that.
He holds up the wooden spear in his hand, in both hands, above his head, and then he points it down at you,
Well, that's
making stabbing
threatening.
motions.
I'm gonna telepathically communicate to Toktik. He is pointing his stick at me, and he seems upset.
You didn't inhale my dead skin.
That's freaking weird. All right. I assume that I know where Zixie is. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see her.
So I ask her to point towards. Well, actually, I saw the mushroom. I know where he is. So I'm just going to go up there and talk to him then.
Okay, come up here. Better you than me.
Can I roll an intelligence check to know this is how, like, fungus creatures communicate?
No. Do you have knowledge arcana?
Yeah.
You can make a knowledge arcana check.
Lol.
You have no
It's
idea.
begun.
Dang, +5.
Yeah. Well, I'm intelligence based.
Oh.
Whatever, I'll do it anyway. He's probably another meal, right? So I'll walk up to him if, see how close I
Move
can
your
get before
token.
Be careful. Right now he's staying back there and throwing the stick around, but I don't want him to actually hit me with it.
There? Is that fine?
Does he seem to see me, or am I still hidden?
He's just pointing his stick down towards you, yeah. At that point, Andy, you hear nothing. You do see a mushroom holding a stick over his head.
Did you wake everybody else up? Where are they?
Noah's back
You
asleep.
see, you're able to see in the starlight that there is a cloud of spores surrounding Ashley.
Do I see that too?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna
Okay.
get back out of it then.
Andy, you step into the cloud of spores.
I do.
That's when you finally hear what he's saying. And we will crush the tree folk. We will bring them to their knees for what they have done. We will use their bones as fertilizer for our children.
If that is how you repopulate, that sounds like a good idea, yes?
Finally. Why does the other one not inhale my essence?
We are unsure of this place. We are visitors. We have no allegiances, but
Do
we
you
do
fight
not
for the
come in
trees?
harm. We do not know who the trees are. We have just come. Who are you? Who are the trees?
You carry their bodies.
Maybe their ancestors. Who are these trees you speak of?
What?
He points to the. He points to your canopy, Andy.
Oh. They attacked us. We had no option but to defend ourselves.
The Artuk. You fought the Artuk.
Can I get can I get that spelled out in chat?
Yeah.
Artuk. Okay. Yes. Their meat is not as good as I wish it would be.
He nods thoughtfully at that. Why have you and your people come?
We have come to explore this place. For whatever there may be, our people are seekers. It seems as though your people value things differently than my people, but we both still value life, and it seems the Artuk just seem to eat.
The Artuk make war with the Myconid.
I do not see why we can't be friends. If the Artuk hunt your people, they also hunted me and my friends.
He considers this. You will have to speak with Chief Shiitake.
You
my
named all
swarm
these guys after mushrooms.
My swarm makes a giant sky question mark above my head, and I communicate telepathically to Toktik, and I say, "Are you talking to the mushroom?"
Well, I could probably talk to you and the mushroom at the same time, and I'm just going to say, yes, the spores help us talk, yes.
Is he gonna hurt us?
No, they don't like the things that just attacked us.
The spores make you talk?
Yes.
But it's not hurting you? You're just talking? You're not poisoned or anything?
To my knowledge, I am not. Yet. But who knows the possible late-term complications of these things.
I'll let you be the mushroom ambassador then.
The Artak climbs down the little cliff, or I'm sorry, the Myconid climbs down the little cliff and moves towards the two of you.
Great. I'm gonna go back to camp. Or, no, I'm gonna reach out with my mind and wake everybody up at camp. Mills it, wake up.
Mills rolls over with a snort. What?
Mills
What?
it, danger. Wake up.
She slowly comes to.
There's stabby mushrooms up ahead. Be quiet and come up here.
Mills it gets up. And she's
What
like,
know
"What's
you
the-"
of my lands?
Taniel, wake up.
Very little. We have just arrived, and we've already been attacked by the Artuk.
I just sit up immediately pointing guns at things. Just what? What? Who's that?
He begins to walk past you towards your camp.
Be very quiet and cautious and come up here. There's mean mushrooms.
What?
Shut
I will
up.
walk side by side with the mushroom. With Portobello, my bad. And his language.
Jeff,
No,
wake
that's their
up.
language.
That's their dialect of Myconid.
I just roll up and I see a mushroom.
Yeah, it's a walking mushroom with a fearsome wood spear.
Be cautious. There's mean mushrooms. He hasn't
I-
attacked us, but be careful.
I bet he has a
Looks like-
confident gait, too.
He does.
Misty, wake up.
He walks as if the land was his.
What? Who's Misty?
Isn't that your character's name?
No.
What is it?
Noel.
Oh, it says Mysterious Misty. That's why I keep calling you that.
Does it really? It says Noel Ventina on my Discord thing.
Oh, I'm
she's looking to
at
roll
the
20.
No,
Oh.
I think you're rolling 20.
Noelle, wake up. That's why you were so confused earlier. I get it now.
There you go. I changed
This is what you bring to fight the trees?
We did not anticipate a hostile people here.
I need more cat cuddle time.
I am just looking so
Danger.
confused.
Everything's
And I
so
look-
quiet though.
Am I
came-
gonna eat him too?
We came just to explore. If you wish for a war, I cannot guarantee how much we would be able to participate.
I don't know that you have enough to make war on She Who Comes.
Is that what we're calling her?
That's a name. She just scolded him.
I'm not. She Who Comes came to a rock, and she brought with her other things, other plants, like viruses.
Oh, she brought diseases with her.
Oh no.
She Who Comes does bring disease.
I see.
So they're satellite transmitted diseases?
Perhaps it would be best for us to talk to your people and see how we could help you and you help us, yes?
I speak for my people. You do not go to our camp.
What?
Where's little mushroom?
I speak for my people.
Is your name Lorax?
I was also thinking that the entire time.
I also am not actually talking to the main character, by the by. I have no
But
clue
it
what
was
they're
a-
saying. I'm trying to sleep still.
But it was a good reference.
Thanks.
So now we're not going to go visit the chief?
I bring Chief here.
Okay.
A new cloud of spores escapes from this myconid. Whereas the other ones glowed yellow in the light, you could see these ones have a green tint to them, and they seem to cover the whole area. From the same myconid, yeah, Ash.
Them
Well,
signal beacons.
Yeah. I mean, you're not dying if that's your question.
Bless all of you.
Well, he hasn't killed us yet, so I mean...
Alright.
He waits. He says, "This would be faster if there was wind."
I offer him our tuk meat.
He does not accept the Artuk meat.
But why?
Because it's gross.
That's cannibalism.
No, he's
No.
a mushroom. There are 3 people.
Yeah.
As Noelle is trying to drift back off to sleep, her cat starts to like sneakily pounce back onto Mills's ear.
Mills it very carefully catches the cat before it even lands.
All right,
Give-
it takes about 30 minutes, but then a contingency of myconid walk into the camp area proper. And Portobello returns to his chief, Chief Shiitake.
Has anybody else eaten the spores but Andy?
I will also eat the spores because I'm curious.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I will.
When the chief finally arrives, does the chief look like a male, female, or androgynous?
I mean, mushrooms really don't have.
Yeah, because I was really
A
wondering if it
gender.
was he talkie or she talkie.
It's kind of. It's like.
Oh, okay.
It's the sound of dirt rubbing up against rock. That's kind of what their voices sound like.
Wow, so dirty.
Very soft and dirty. Yeah.
It rocks though. I get that.
And so the chief comes out and he waits for somebody to come talk to him.
Go on.
I've done my talking.
What? You're a mushroom ambassador.
Hey, you did kind of sound up for
Everybody,
that.
everybody else is awake now. Okay.
No, Noelle's still asleep.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out this whole roll 20. So we met the shiitake. Was the mushroom good that we ate? Or the spores? The spores? Tim.
The muted one?
What?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't really taste the spores. You smell mildew, essentially.
Oh.
Mm.
delicious.
It smells like dirty clothes in the camp ever since these guys showed up.
Are they not hygienic?
I don't think mushrooms are very hygienic.
That's
Like I
fair.
said, they're literally fungus, so.
I don't know. They seem like fun guys.
Fired.
Are you saying my
I'll
jokes
move up.
have mushroom for improvement?
Oh my god.
I'll move up to them. I cannot move my character though.
Could you fix
Uh,
Gil so he can participate?
You have control of it, Gil.
It's not
like
letting
grayed out.
Oh yeah.
That's
Or is it?
the
Is
color
this
of
the
his
background?
background.
Are you? Hang on. Do you have it? The little select mouse thing?
What do you mean?
Top left corner of the screen.
shows
It
that you
looks like a
have
mouse
control of
pointer.
it.
You just click on it and move it, Gil.
Click and hold
Yeah,
and
I
drag.
had the select move, but you're just highlighting.
Huh.
you
You
give-
click select and move.
Do you have to give him permission, Tom?
He already has the permission.
Oh.
There's like a little bar on the left-hand side, Gil. You should be on the top mouse pointer.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
And you can't click on your character and drag it.
Nope.
That is strange.
Are you clicking on the right one?
On the little centaur in the next to the campfire.
Yeah.
All right, Gil, here's what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to click on journal on the right side.
Journal.
The
It
top,
looks like
it's
a
like the third one
newspaper.
in.
The what?
It's at the top on the right. It's the third icon in.
Okay.
It looks like a newspaper.
And then if you click on that, it should show characters and it should show your character. It says chef, right?
Yeah.
All right. Now click and hold on your name and then drag out onto the board. And then drop it somewhere.
Ah, there we go.
Ooh.
All right, now try and move it. There you go. There you go, little buddy.
Ah, see, that's all it is. I thought I was crazy.
He just need a little bit of encouragement, okay? He got shot.
Yeah. I had some fun guys. Hello, little ones.
The chief is actually quite big.
What's big?
You know.
Stop.
The chief actually stands at about 5 feet tall.
Okay, so smaller than me. All right, cool. Hello, little ones. Can I help you?
Why you come our lands?
We're just looking at different places, learning different cuisines.
No cuisine here. You go back.
Back us? And then I started looking at Ashley, and I'd be like, what is going on?
Zixi communicates telepathically back, and she says, I don't know. I chose not to eat the spores. We were supposed to have an ambassador with TikTok, but he's decided he doesn't want to do that anymore.
I'm eating meat in my tent.
I just walked away
What
to go
are
have
they
food.
saying? I'm afraid to eat the spores.
You got spore phobia?
Yeah, I don't want to be mind controlled.
You never know, because there could always be spore to what comes next.
See?
See, that's a problem for future us to worry about.
Past us is kind of an asshole.
Yeah,
I understand
exactly.
you're having a tree problem. Is there something going on with that?
We fight trees, and she who comes.
Who is she who will come?
Baby.
Not she who will, she who has.
So, this one already sounds like a pleased she.
Sweet
Mm,
Jesus.
What do you want? Why are you against the she who will come, or who has came?
She came on her sled, and she brings with her abomination plants. She ruined our forest.
Alright, Zixie's gonna get over herself seeing that the other two haven't died, and she's gonna inhale.
All right, I need you to make a Constitution save.
Me? They didn't have to make a constitution save.
You're still scared.
Are you freaking kidding?
This is partner bullying.
Okay. You can now hear what they're saying.
Okay, I'm gonna listen in.
I mean, he's done now, but Gil didn't. I mean, he got his point across.
I was just frustrated with the lack of communication, so now seeing that they haven't died, I'm gonna inhale so I can participate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Puff puff pass.
Where is she at?
She live in Stone Tower.
And I point south. Is it that way?
No. He points over his shoulder. It's that way.
The stone tower on our map?
What is a map?
I'm communicating that
I was afraid of that.
telepathically
Yeah.
to Chef.
I don't know. It might be what's on our map. How long has she been here?
We do not know. We have lost the ability to tell time. My people once thrived in the Underdark of this rock. But after the cataclysm, we rule the surface until she comes.
Isn't the out of player character? Isn't the depths of this world 15 feet?
No, actually, it's actually pretty thick still. It's a pretty good, decent-sized chunk.
Okay. I remember you talking about it being like a flat disc kind of thing.
It is kind of, but I mean, relative to size, you still got about a good. The thing's about 15 miles across. It's still got a good mile of depth to it.
Oh, cool. All right, cool. I didn't realize how big of an environment that was then. Awesome. Thanks for clarifying.
No problem.
I'm interested in the Underdark. That's my ranger specialty for terrain. There's an Underdark? Telepathically to the mushrooms.
There are caves, but no longer what it was.
Is it inhabitable, or are there still life there?
Dangerous. Fall into the astral sea.
Okay. Is she who came hostile to you?
We resist her creatures, therefore she become hostile to us, yes.
She introduced new creatures.
Yes.
Are you wanting her to leave?
We want her to die and pay for the little sporelings who've died under her creature's reign.
Oh, that's just sad. Have you spoken to her?
That was going to be my question if you didn't ask that.
We do not speak to she who came.
Ever at all?
No.
Maybe if you ask her nicely to leave, she will.
What does she look like?
She sends her Artuk to hunt us down.
What are the Artok?
He points to Andy's canopy of dead things.
Oh, the mean star trees?
Yes.
We tried to communicate with the star trees and they attacked us. We had no choice, we had to kill them.
Star trees want only death.
We found that out. Well, we're not your enemies, and we won't attack you unless you threaten us.
You must leave.
We've been sent here on a mission. We have to scout, including the stone tower.
I do not come into your home and lay down fertilizer for my children.
That's a fair point. But what do I tell my employer if I come back and say that we are unable to fulfill our mission? Maybe we can help each other out. Maybe I can speak with she who came in the stone tower when we go investigate. If you give us free passage, we promise not to bother any sporelings.
He rustles and shimmers a little bit at the prospect of you talking to she who comes. You would talk to evil?
I would attempt to communicate. It's not in our nature to just kill.
It is not in our nature to kill either. But she has brought us to this point.
Maybe she doesn't know. Maybe it's like a person stepping on
She
air.
sent her Artok to hunt us.
Were the Artok not here at all before you dominated this earth?
No, she bring the Artok.
Well, I'll definitely talk to her about my disappointment in that.
Your disappointment means nothing. This is our home.
And I'm happy to help you defend your home.
You fight?
I wouldn't fight with you, but I would fight with the Artok if they attack us again, as we are here on a
You
mission.
fight for the Artok?
No, we fought the Artok.
You fight the Artok.
We did, and we will again if need be, but I would prefer not to fight anybody.
No, you stay, you fight Artok.
If Artok attacks, then we will fight.
No, you fight Artok. I cannot spare anybody to babysit you. If you're here, you fight Artok.
I don't need anybody to babysit us. I'm happy to babysit my own party.
You're not allowed on grounds unless you fight Artok.
Okay, well, we will fight Artok if Artok is mean.
No, you fight Artok.
I don't think I can agree to fight them if they're not mean, but they have been mean, so it sounds like you don't have to worry about it.
Fight Artok.
If Artok is mean, we will
You
fight
do not come to
Artok.
my home to make shinies.
That's fair.
This is our home.
I'm going to
I
telepathically...
don't give a shit about your mission.
I'm going to telepathically communicate to Chef and let him know. They want us to fight the Artok. They've agreed to let us stay if we fight the Artok. Well, you can hear this. Never mind. What do you think? I'm telepathically communicating to him so mushrooms cannot hear us now.
Oh, and Sam, you came within range, so
Yeah, I've been.
you're able to follow you.
I just look at her like, you mean the stupid starfishes?
Yeah, I mean, it seems like a fair deal. They were already shitty to us. My thing is I just don't want to go around killing things that I don't understand. So, as you heard, I tried to tell him that we would attack if they attacked us, but he's not accepting that answer.
I'm gonna come out of my tent, munching on some meat. I'm gonna offer some to the king. King,
Again, he
You're
doesn't
talking.
eat. He doesn't eat Artok.
But the gesture was offered. And I'm just going to say, we're going to have to fight them anyway if we're to complete our mission.
I reach out with my mind to Noelle. Communications.
What?
We need communication.
Oh, okay. Roll out of the bed and turn to face everybody and see that there's like way more people than there were like the first time I was woken up.
I tried to warn you.
I know, but it was just so quiet because everything was happening in your minds.
So if you come and hail these mushrooms, you will be able to speak with everybody in your mind as well and
Inhale
communicate with the mushrooms.
Isn't this their dandruff or?
Pretty much.
Oh, okay.
You see a cloud of it.
Gonna go over and inhale random people's reproductive spores. They'll be great.
It seems
hot.
safe.
Okay.
Yeah, so you inhale the spores, their reproductive gene, and you are able to hear the conversations that are going on. More importantly, you're able to hear the rest of the party as well.
Oh yeah.
What's happened?
Milza is confused because all there is silence and mushrooms. So she finally joins in with them.
You're still holding my cat.
Oh yeah. No, no, she's just casually petting her. It's fine.
Okay. What's happening? This is new to me. What's the gistus?
This is King Shiitake.
Okay.
King Shiitake would like us to leave the land. This is their land. King Shiitake is at war with the tree stars that we just fought, and he's agreed to let us stay if we stay and fight tree stars.
Why are they in a war?
Apparently, there's a woman who came and brought these tree stars, and the tree stars have been violating their population here, killing their babies.
Cool. Baby death's not great. Let's take care of the enemies of the baby death.
Yeah, I feel that way too, but I also don't understand the other side, so I'm hesitant to just agree blindly to attack the tree stars,
You
but
also
they
gotta
did attack us.
Yeah, exactly. We did try attempt diplomacy before, and then when diplomacy failed to happen, they were like, "Hey, smack them with weapons and let's lick them."
I mean,
That's
let's
true.
also consider the
Give him
possibility
the chair!
That what?
that we could lie.
What is lie? I don't know that I know lie.
That means to like roll, like spread your body out horizontally.
Oh, I do that sometimes when
Yeah.
I'm trying to rest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't see how lying is going to help us talk to these mushrooms.
Yeah.
Okay, let's bring this back a bit.
Unless they're tired
if-
too.
What if we told him we'd fight the Artok, but then went to go talk to she who came or comes or whatever, and see what she wants here?
That's what I was trying to do, but they won't accept that answer.
No, but just tell them you'll do whatever they want, and then go where we want to go.
Deception.
Why?
It's called sleeping.
That's not pointless. Just tell them what we're doing.
I did, and they don't like that answer. They say we have to fight if we stay, and I'm okay with that as long as they remain hostile, but I just want to make sure that there's no way to talk to them. What if she who came doesn't realize that she's hurting their babies? I didn't know how to talk to them a minute ago.
That's fair. For all we know,
Maybe
they
I'm
could be like,
thinking too far into this.
the food is moving, chase the food.
Right.
And then it turned out to be their babies.
And so if we have the opportunity, I'd like to inform her and ask her nicely to leave, as she's not a pirate.
I can try and
If she's a
persuade her. We
pirate,
can
though, I'll
see.
fucking kill her.
Yeah. Who knows? We might be able to avoid full confrontation just via communication.
I'm not getting any further with the mushrooms if you want to try to use your diplomacy with them.
Okay. Well, bless you.
Sorry.
Weird sneeze from nowhere.
And God sneezed.
And then a black hole was born and devours the asteroid. Anyway, so what is this is to big old mushroom man, woman, androgynous being.
This is Chief Shiitake.
Hello, she-talkers. Shiitake? What is the plan?
Plan? What do you mean plan?
Do you not have a plan for us? You said if we stay, we have to do something?
You must kill Artox.
What about...
Artex are the star trees.
What? She doesn't understand what those are, but will presume based off of context. What if they just leave permanently?
They must leave our clans.
Permanently. Forever.
Forever.
Will that be a satisfying supplement to annihilation?
He considers it.
Can I try to persuade them?
Yeah.
Yay! 26.
Jesus.
They must leave forever.
You can see that, like, as they're deliberating this, Noelle has no weapons on her at all. Not even
They
like a
must leave
dagger.
forever.
Okay. We will provide them the notification and the message that they must depart.
They must leave.
Wait,
no
what are we-
help, Artak.
What are we looking for?
We have a series of places on our map to investigate.
Correct.
And she is at one of those places, right?
I believe so. They said
Correct.
a stone tower, and there's a stone tower on our map.
They're at the last. They're at the last location on the map.
Okay.
Well, let's just go there.
But we should probably go through the steps suggested.
Can we see the map real quick? I'd like to ask them about the other locations on the map now that we're all agreeable. I'd like to ask them about the orb directly north of us. Do you know what this is? Here's our map. This is what we're supposed to investigate. I think that your problem is at this tower here. What is this orb directly north?
Which way is that?
The orb that way, and she points. north.
Mm,
Assuming
the
she
egg
knows where
stone.
it is, the egg stone. What can you tell us about the egg stone?
It here when Mike and it emerged from the underworld.
Are there any monsters at the egg stone?
No egg stone. Hot.
The places that we're supposed to investigate are the stone, the lake, and the tower. Is that true? Those three?
Mm-hmm.
And can you tell us anything about this lake? This way?
It's life bringer. Bring moisture. We set up camp around lake, near lake.
And other than she who came, is there anything else you can tell us about the tower? It was there before she came, correct?
It was there before we come up.
Was
Old world. Old world.
what happened to the old world?
Boom!
Oh, that's right. Did somebody else live in this tower before Boom?
Legends say people live on surface.
Your people never came to the top before the Boom?
No.
Are there any shinies up here? We're supposed to investigate shinies, artifacts, old things.
He pounds his fingers on the ground. He leans over and pounds on the ground. We not here for your shinies.
I know we're gonna take care of your stars. We're gonna get rid of your stars.
You kill Artok. Then we
Correct.
talk shinies.
Or convince
No
them to
shinies
leave
before our
permanently.
The reason I ask is so I make sure we don't take any shinies that are yours. Do you have any shinies up here that we need to stay away from?
We have no use for shinies.
Okay, good. Do you have a village up here?
Yes.
Where is that on the map?
I not born yesterday in the mud. We not tell you village.
And it is not at the three places we're going? It's not at the hot egg, the life-bringing water, or the stone tower?
We not tell.
Okay, well if we stumble on it on accident, I won't do it on purpose. Okay, well I think we're done. I'm done.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else productive to get out of that.
Cool.
Are there any other monsters other than the tree stars and she who came up here that will attack us?
Yes.
Like how many more? Like a lot more?
Lots. She brought many deviant monster with her.
What else did she bring?
Many deviant monster.
If we need your help, is there a way that we can get a hold of you?
You must make your smell of alert.
We can't do that. We're not mushrooms.
Make your smell of alert.
We don't have the ability to make smells not normally.
I'm gonna like tear some of the starfish people apart, and then I'm gonna like make a little case with their bodies, and I'm gonna start collecting all the spores that they use to communicate to each other with.
Can you talk to each other with the spores from a long ways away, or do you have to be close?
Close enough.
Well, it's not helpful for us, but it might be helpful for Noelle. Maybe we should start gathering this up for him. For her, sorry.
What are we gathering?
The spores so you can speak with us.
What?
It seems to be effective.
Oh, okay. Let's gather up their sex powder.
That is exactly what it is.
So it's not just only she who came. It's they who came.
Yeah, apparently.
This asteroid's pretty sick.
Anyways, they think they have an understanding, and so they begin to shimmy away.
Goodbye, shimmies.
They're very top heavy. And then they move about their business.
I look at Chef. Do you think they taste good?
They're the only allies we've met. You can't eat them.
There are only two things in this life. Prey and hunter.
TikTok, you're not on the rock anymore. You have to adapt. Or you will die.
I have my machines.
I suppose being born in this civilization rather than in a clutch on a rock has given me the advantage to think about other things than prey, but I'm telling you, there are other things but prey.
Life was very hard on that rock. I had to eat my clutch mates. We were so hungry. It was very sad and lonely. Often the machines worrying made me think about all of the things, and the hunger drove me to believe. It is in you as it is in me. There is food, and there is us.
Well, is it day or is it still midnight? You said that was a midnight encounter?
There's no such thing as day because
that
there's
was
no
the middle
sun.
of the rest encounter?
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you guys want to finish up your rest, I'll continue to stay alert and make sure nothing bothers us, and we can depart when you are ready.
Awesome.
Cool. Milzit goes back to her sleeping bag with Noelle's cat in tow.
I don't have any like containers to gather the spores up, but I think the spores would be very beneficial to you, Noelle, if you have anything to collect them with.
Nope. I have nothing. Oh, I do, but I don't want to. Not for that. It's a map case.
What is a tinderbox used for?
Start fires.
Yep, that.
I feel like we need that, so I can't get rid of that. I don't have anything to put it in. I wonder if I can like weave. What kind of a skill do I need to? I'm gonna do my best to weave while I watch and stay alert. I need something to do with my hands, so I'm gonna do my best to weave together leaves to make a makeshift basket the best I can. I'm not proficient in that. I'm just gonna try to be ingenuitive and do it the best I can.
All right, make a dexterity check.
Pretty
All right,
good.
yeah, you're able to weave together a pretty decent little basket. You got your basket weaving merit badge in Spelljammer. Achievement unlocked.
Am I proficient in basket weaving with makeshift material now? Can I put that on my character sheet?
No,
Oh.
maybe after a few more baskets and some hats.
Well, while they're resting, I'll work on that basket, and if I have enough time, I'll gather spores with my basket for Noelle.
We finally understand that Zixi is a basket case.
It's true, okay?
I just thought I would weave that in there.
That's stupid.
I swear.
Sorry, I'm a mad hatter. What can I say?
I want to do it as a thank you for helping me shop.
I appreciate.
Okay, you guys are able to finish your long rest, and you're up the next morning.
Wow.
In the morning, I will present my basket of spores to Noelle. Noelle, as you were resting, I gathered spores for you so you can communicate with us. And my swarm is above my head and makes a big smiley face.
I appreciate. Is my voice not good enough?
So you can communicate with us in your mind. So you can be quiet and hear us when we're quiet.
Okay.
Humans have a disadvantage to this.
Cool. Yes. FYI, I think these spores are gonna permanently damage Noelle's brain, because at 4th level, I think she's gonna end up taking the telepathy feat. So just in case for DM awareness, if you wanted
Okay.
that to be a thing, because it gives me a +1 to any like wisdom, intelligence, or charisma. So I would choose charisma for my +1 because I have an odd number score.
Seems legit.
Yeah. So Zixi, out of character, thank you for permanently poisoning my mind with these sex particles on the basket, providing them.
Her swarm winks at you with its smiley face.
Oh, wonderful. It gives me a nice swarm feeling inside.
You. Oh, you.
Sorry, my jokes are infectious. I'm done.
Wow. So many. So many.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to go to Hot Rock, to Lake, or you want to book it straight to Tower?
We should just go to the tower because we know what the other places are, and it kind
We're
of
supposed
seems.
to go take samples, though. We have to take a sample of water from the lake, and I forget what we had to do. Is it a soil sample at the rock?
No, you
Yeah,
just need to investigate the rock.
Well, we
Yeah, but if she's
investigated
got-
it now.
Hmm.
We just
But
provide the
if she's
information.
if she's got monsters that are going to be attacking us, so we could talk her out of attacking us, which would be pretty great.
Yeah, if we go straight there, maybe it'll be easier and hit those spots on the way back, because we do have to go to those two places.
And afterwards, there might be stuff in an Underdark that you could
Which
go
I'm excited
explore.
about.
Yeah.
But they said the Underdark was uninhabitable. I mean, we have to be careful if we decide to do that, and if we can even find an entrance.
Well, if we take care of the individual at the tower, then that would be a way to gain a favor with them to allow us and possibly aid us in navigation beneath.
Another question, does it make sense to go out of our way to go around the lake to go to the tower? We wouldn't want to just
I
go
think
lake on the
so.
way?
No, I'd say we go kind of near it, but like away from it. We have no reason to go to it. I mean,
Other than collect this water sample that we're supposed to collect?
I do technically have a rowboat.
yeah, but
That's random.
if they have, also, how are you carrying that? Just question.
When we went
Row,
shopping,
row.
I got a row of useful items.
Oh, cool. Yeah, okay. I think we don't need to use that now. Primarily because it's like going to a human's water reserve and then putting a boat in there and then sailing on it. Like drinking water. I mean, like, I'm just gonna swim across your drinking water real quick. I don't know. I think we can go buy it. Maybe collect a sample, but maybe not row on it.
Yeah, I don't know that I'm into going onto the water unless we have to.
There also could be upsetment from
Oh, you
that.
know, our whole mission is kind of blown because the purpose of us scouting this rock is to see if it can be colonized, but it can't be colonized with the mushrooms. They're aggressive and they're territorial and they do not want to share their land. They tried to kick us away.
Well, they were open to agreement as long as we provide them the knowledge of that.
Would they be agreeable to colonize with a
We
whole
don't need to
nother
tell the
populace?
mushrooms that. We just need to tell that they are not necessarily going to be happy to have colonists there.
Yeah,
Listen,
it'll just have to
we're
be in our
just-
report.
We're going to be many a very big distance away from here the next time that happens. So we just help them now, provide our information, and then let our people who we're giving the information back to know, hey, it might not be a good idea for people to colonize here because they're territorial. But you can, just know that there's going to be violence.
Oh, no, I don't want to upset the mushrooms anymore.
No, I agree, but the
I also
mushrooms
don't
don't
want
need
to
to know
lie
that.
with them.
We wouldn't be lying. We would just be doing our job, helping take care of them. We didn't say anything about. I mean, it's not lying if you don't tell them. It's exclusion of information, but it's not providing falsehoods or deceitment.
How is lying deceitment? What? I thought it was just laying out.
No, that was the joke to go with you. But it's providing false information. See? This is what deceit feels like.
This is what it feels like to be lied to.
This is something that my colony has not adapted to. I'm not used to this.
That's okay. It's probably for the best, to be honest. Don't adapt to it. It's the worst parts of human nature.
Humans have many faults. You can't speak with your mind. You lie with things that are unnatural and not compatible with you, and you also withhold information.
Correct.
I'm still learning.
That's okay. Onwards to stone.
Everybody's okay with that? It's going straight to the tower?
You know, I think that's like the best plan. Because everything else, we might get attacked.
Well, not only might we get attacked, but we already technically have scouted information. It could be incorrect, but they have no real reason for us not to see it right now, from what we know. They have no reason to... Now, Zixi, they have no real reason for us to lie. See, that's how that's... They have no reason to provide us false information.
Because they're not tired.
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's go.
Yeah, they probably just flop over when they lie, so...
Okay. So, we're on the map right now. What direction would we like to head?
Tower.
We're going straight to the tower, right? We're gonna scooch around the left side of the lake there, straight up to the tower. That
Yeah,
seems
left
the
side
most
of the
correct.
lake. Mm-hmm.
All right.
And I'd like to stay extra alert and slightly ahead of the party, as quietly and stealthily as I can, as we know that there's danger.
Shouldn't we go around the other way so we can at least know what's going on? So we're not just going straight to a fight that we don't even know what we're fighting?
We just talked about this. We thought the best way would be to get rid of her and her monsters so we wouldn't be attacked while we're doing our observations.
But what I'm saying right now is, like, we're going straight there, but we don't even know what she can do. And so it'll put us at a disadvantage, no?
Or an advantage, because she doesn't know we're coming and we at least are aware of her.
Yeah, but if she has, like, giants and all that.
I
Or,
don't
like,
remember them saying giants. They did say multiple other mean monsters.
exactly. And so that's why, like, going straight over there could also be extremely dangerous. I like to think we could just take care of all in one instead of going all the way over there just to come back to figure out what our captain wants. Right? Because we're going to walk all the way to the tower, get that information, and then we have to walk back to where we came from instead of us getting teleported out from the tower.
Were we ever gonna get teleported out from the tower?
Nope.
We always had to come back. We're
Yep.
just doing the end first so we can make the middle easier.
Correct. From our understanding, the signal reception doesn't reach the forested areas.
Yeah, but that's why we're going to be on top of the tower, no?
Oh, true. If we're on top of the tower, it might work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good point.
And that's the only
We can try it.
But
So we want to go the opposite way to do Hot Rock Lake and then Tower?
and that's the only reason why I said that, just so we can know what's going on. But I'll leave it up to a vote.
I'm okay either way.
I'd say still go on the left side and just go around and then go to the tower and try to be summoned back and just provide the information we have. Because we might learn new information at the tower too. So
Another big thing that we were supposed to do is collect any relics that we found, and so by skipping to the locations we might miss out on that.
right, but we'd be like, hey, this information, we saw that this conflict was more urgent than the procedure of relics, because if conflict existed, that means more creature would die, more plant life could be destroyed. So to preserve the nature and the environment here, it's going
do you
directly
think our
to the
captain
tower.
will care about that?
Yeah,
The scientist guy
the
will.
scientist guy
yeah.
will.
The scientist will, but with the captain.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
I'm
honest, I don't care
sure-
about the captain's opinion.
Well, Captain Shiitake said that, or not Captain, Chief Shiitake said that we don't get shinies, which means he will give us shinies.
Possibly,
I
yeah.
don't remember him saying that.
I
he
don't
would give
remember
us
him saying
shinies.
anything about that. I think it was more
He
like
said he would
focus.
talk to us about shinies afterwards.
Yeah, he said that they didn't need them,
Yeah,
so they
but
didn't have any.
But that's
so-
the thing, how does he know what shinies we're looking for, you know?
Yeah.
Because, if anything, it could be just poop.
He did acknowledge shinies though, and he did agree to talk to us after the threat was dealt with.
Because there might be, we got to keep in mind that there's a lot more area beneath the surface than there is on the surface. It's a mile deep,
Right.
so that means that there might be many relics beneath the surface that they know about. But when you say shinies, they might specifically think it has a reflective surface.
Right. And
That's-
they
we
could be talking
looking-
about the lake. Because it has a reflective surface.
Well, they did refer to the lake as the life giver, and it was a different context, so I don't think
Yeah.
that they're talking about the lake.
I think they don't have any shiny treasures like coins, but they might have relics that they have down there that they haven't told us about.
So
They're-
I see two options here. I see skim across the left side of the lake straight to the tower, try to deal with that, and then try to get teleported off the tower. Or I see go to the north and to the right side of the lake and hit the two locations that we're supposed to, finishing with the tower. Those are our two choices now? Am I missing one?
I think that's accurate.
That's it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Toctic and Milzet, do you either of you have an opinion? Because right now the party is pretty split. I'm happy to go either way.
I think I want to go. We go to the tower. I think I just want to go to the tower. Because what if we can make them fight each other and we just stay neutral?
Right, and I think that was the proposition of the tower, is to try to deal with the threat so the rest of the thing would be easier. So that's your choice. And Milzet, do you have an opinion?
Milzet ears twist backwards as she thinks about it. I mean, if everyone wants to go to the tower first.
Chef doesn't want to go to the tower first. Chef argues that we should go to the other locations to understand what we're dealing with at the tower more, when I can see that point too. It sounds like most of the party wants to hit tower first, though.
Why don't we scout the tower and see how dangerous it is first?
Okay, it sounds like everybody but Chef is agreeable to tower. Are you okay with tower, Chef, since everybody else wants to?
That's fine. But if it
You're
gets
big and
rough,
tough. You could go the other way. We could split.
but if it gets rough, don't be surprised.
Then you can say, I told you so, and we can be shamed.
I don't want to be telling you I told you so over your dead bodies.
Agreed. We'll be very careful. Okay, for realsies, that's the way we're going. I'm ready if you guys are.
Yep, ready.
We're going
taking?
to the original route we discussed.
Yeah, we're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship.
Skimming left of lake to the tower.
Yeah.
We're skipping to the boss.
Oh, you have these quest points? Boss fight. Where
And I would
diplomacy
like
will
to
inevitably
continue.
fail.
I'd like to continue to be alert and scout ahead of the party for danger.
If anybody needs psychic drugs, Zixi made me a basket of sexual reproductive dust.
All right. You guys make it. It takes about 4 hours to get to this location. Moving through jungle. I need Andy to roll a D100. Actually, no. You've been talking a lot. Mills it.
Damn it.
Roll a D100.
The most unluckiest person to roll.
Not bad.
2 off.
It's more than 50. Yeah, 2 off.
I was thinking the same thing.
For the theme of the night, you're 2 off.
Okay.
Dirty boys.
You make it this far.
There's the 2.
Without
Got him.
protection. Let's see. Andy, now make another roll. Make
He
a new
rolled a
roll.
2.
89.
It's either hot or it's not. That's what I found out about me in Roll20, okay?
Okay. You guys cross next to the lake, which is a very typical lake. If you wanted to get a sample, you could go out and get it from this point.
Did they provide us a vial to collect the sample in? What are we
No.
supposed to collect the sample in? Alright, guys, hang on. I need to try to get another basket going.
Doesn't basket have like
Yeah.
Oh, I have a container. Well, that won't work. Never mind.
We should have asked for a vial. I didn't think about that.
I have a perfume vial, but I don't want to.
You don't want to waste your perfume.
No, I don't care about
understand.
that. I don't want to contaminate the sample with an unsterile thing.
I have a wineskin. As long as somebody will share with me, I'm happy to dump out my wineskin and collect a sample in it, I suppose.
And I think I have a. Hang on.
But it's
Yeah, if
sterile.
they didn't
I mean-
want it to be contaminated, then they should have provided us a
That's
container.
a good point.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, 'cause all I really have for holding things is just like a pouch.
Yeah, I have a water skin, so I'm happy to dump out the water in the water skin and collect it with that.
Okay.
I do
Alright.
that.
As you continue to approach, you begin to encounter a strange red fungus that seems to be growing under the canopy of the tree itself.
Is it similar to all of the spore stuff that we? It's not spores. It's fungus.
It's like moss, but it's bright red and it covers everything on the ground. You do notice a fine red particulate matter that floats above it.
I have survival. Can I investigate it with survival? That's like I guess if I was going to investigate, then I would investigate it.
Yeah.
But I don't have investigate very
You
well.
have survival. That's fine. You can roll
Okay.
survival.
Pretty good.
Damn, nice.
You
also
have
have survival.
heard stories on the rock of various types of something called the Musk. It is you've heard it controls the dead. It kills and controls dead creatures.
Oh. Huh.
Dixie makes a basket immediately so she can collect musk. Because that's interesting.
You need to make a Constitution save if you touch the musk.
But wouldn't she know not to touch it? If she...
Well, I just told you don't touch it, but then you were like, I'm going to
I
touch
said
it.
I'm going to make a basket to collect it.
Yeah, how are you gonna collect?
I haven't even made my basket yet.
Okay, so you sit down and you weave a basket at the edge of the musk.
That's probably not my best work. Does it fail?
It does. You make the finest seat cushion that you can buy on this world.
I hand the seat cushion to... Who was riding Milzit? No, Milzit was riding Chef. I hand the seat cushion to Milzit. Here, this should make your ride more comfortable.
It does
It was
not.
intentional. It's 100% on purpose.
Okay, well, anyhow, that was just silliness. I would warn the party. If I recognized what that was, I would warn my friends.
You've heard stories of things like it.
I've heard stories of this sort of thing. This controls dead, possibly.
Does it kill?
The stories say it controls dead things. I don't know if it kills, but I wouldn't try to eat it
No.
or breathe it. You can kind of see it lingering in the air. So we might want to go around it or pull out holy symbols or fire, but I don't want to torch the place.
Do we notice anything alive in that area?
No. If anybody would like to make a perception check, I can give you a better description.
Yeah, I'll go for it. Awesome. Great.
I'm rolling hot tonight.
25.
I
Ashley,
got a 20.
you see something in the distance in the trees. It looks like a warthog that maybe became undead but is now too decayed to walk on its heels. You can see it kind of make moans and things like that.
Is this Princess
would-
Mononoke?
What?
Sorry, never mind.
I would point in that direction and I would say, look, there.
So what now?
Maybe it's best that we don't go in there.
Is there like a way around the musk, or
We could try to find a way around it.
I was just wondering if it was like just in one isolated area, or if it's like
From it, you come upon a field of it. You don't know how far the field extends because it's underneath the canopy, and it's really hard to see how far it extends to either side. But it definitely, from what you can tell, it's between you and the tower.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm pretty sure no matter how far around the outside we go. I think it's just an infection centered on the tower. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's just we come across this and it's just happened to be on this side.
Do you think this is from the She Who Came?
I believe so, yeah.
You think we could swim over the water then?
The
What?
Or swim around the water, like to the right of it?
Do you want to attempt to see if we can go around it?
I mean, if we go around it, we're gonna have roughly the same distance on the other side once we reach the top of the water.
What about the other way to go around to the side of the tower?
I'm down to explore and follow the edge, but I'm pretty sure eventually we're gonna have to go through it. But I'm down to explore if you guys want to spend the time exploring first.
I'd rather not go through it if we don't have to, especially because I can already see dead things in there.
Oh, I fully agree, but like, if we keep traveling around the outside, I feel like it's gonna become night, and then we're gonna have an encounter anyway.
Do we know, Zixi, have you heard of any way of us not getting affected?
The only thing I remember is that it's used to control dead.
But if we're not dead,
Does anybody
we're
have
fine, right?
nature?
I mean, I've got survival
Oh
still.
my god, I'm rolling so well tonight. I got another 20.
Jesus
I'm not even
Christ.
proficient in that.
She is so lucky.
I am gonna roll all of our loot rolls tonight.
The Musk goes in through Orify and open wounds.
Oh, okay. So just don't ingest it and don't get into a fight on it.
Orify, there's nothing we can do about that.
I have to breathe.
Your eyes are Orify.
Yeah.
Is there a way for
You know that
Ziggy
it's extremely
bugs?
flammable as well.
It's extremely what?
Flammable?
Flammable.
But I kind of already said get fired, but then I said I didn't want to torch the place, and I think Museum Man upstairs isn't going to be happy if we did that, because isn't he here to study the fauna?
Yeah, but
Is
it's
there a
already
way-
burned, isn't it? Wouldn't we be just burning out the decontamination? Actually, if we burn it, the spores might release into the air with the fire, spreading it further. So,
Yeah.
That, and we don't actually know if this is actually part of their regular ecosystem or not.
Well,
We're
why
just
don't we
guessing. We're
try
just guessing.
to go west a little bit and see if we can go around it. And if we can't, then I guess we'll have to try to go through it. But let's at least try to go around it. That's my vote.
I mean, I'm down with that.
I vote with the majority.
I don't see a problem with that.
I also don't see a problem with that, but is there a way for a bird's eye view? Oh wait, no, it's dark.
Son of a
isn't
bitch.
it?
Yay! Look, what a surprise!
Well, at least now we
It's
know.
almost
and
it's
we're not
almost
just
like a DM has the fellow DM mind.
At least now we know, and we didn't just not try.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to try to go north?
Sure, let's go in a
Or you
circle
want
around
to
it all the way to the lake. No, let's
It's now
go.
been
No,
it's-
you've committed now. This is your fault.
it's now been a full day of travel and exploration.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so do we need to stop?
Is the dead
Up to
boy
you
gonna
guys.
attack us?
Will we be exhausted if we can continue? I don't want to be exhausted.
If you don't take a break, the non-Thrycreen members of the party will become exhausted.
Let's take a break for a little while and think about how to get through this, I suppose.
Unless you want to carry us, you can make a basket to carry us.
I'm not strong enough to carry you.
Yeah, but there's non-Thrycreen, which means there's multiple of you, right?
Tactic.
Yeah.
Tactic.
That's me.
Is he there?
Yeah.
Make a knowledge arcana check.
Okay. What do we got? Arcana. Boom.
You remember on the ship, they have suits that they can take that allow you to exist inside of wild space outside of the air bubble.
I was just thinking about those suits, and I was thinking to myself, man, I wish we had them, but we didn't bring them.
We have suits to deal with this on the ship, yes.
Yeah, so maybe we can take a break here and go back and check in and get our suits.
It would be a wise decision. Our
I agree.
progress is greatly hindered.
Should we take a break near this red area? Or should we move
Well, we're
closer
here.
away? I just don't want to get attacked by a zombie, you know?
Yeah.
You could actually probably get reception back by the lake, where it's clear of the tree canopy.
Are we gonna be exhausted if we move back by the lake, though?
Yeah, but
You'll have to
exhaustion
take
clears
a
up
long
with
rest.
a
Yeah.
long rest, right? Which is just a normal night of sleep.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm fine with going back there where we can get reception and asking for them to drop our suits.
There's also not like a day-night cycle, right? So it's just like always night anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's not like we're gonna lose our sleep cycle pattern if we just end up getting a little, pushing ourselves to that point and then passing out from exhaustion and then sleeping it off in the ship.
And you're gonna rub all the hair off Mills's tail if you gotta keep grabbing onto that thing.
It's okay, I can hold on to my cat and then my cat can hold on to her tail.
I'm okay
The
with
bridge.
that plan. Let's go back then. And from now on, whenever we go on away missions, let's keep our damn suits. Also, containers to collect samples.
All right, you make it back. Let's see. Who hasn't rolled for me? Sam.
Damn.
Roll me
Yay.
a D100.
D100. Hang on 1 second.
All right. You were able to make it there unmolested.
Yay.
You arrive back at the lake, and you're able to find a small area to camp out. Now, who would like to contact the ship?
Therapy, I'm glad that you're following in my footsteps of the memes for each thing.
Communications.
Yeah. Well, I just thought the super suit, and where is it?
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Communications. Will you communicate the ship?
No.
Yes.
Just says no.
I don't know if I have the radio, so cause it's not in my inventory, man. I don't know what you guys did with it.
Who took the stone?
That's a good question. Who has the
Did we take a stone?
No.
A stone was issued. Who took it?
I feel like that's a communications thing.
If it was, that would make sense that it was me. But if it, then I just didn't mark it. If it was given to me. Cool.
I can't even talk through the stone because I can only talk 120 feet away.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna just executively say, "Oh, I have it. I found it. It was hidden."
I knew you had it all along, man. It just got lost. That's all. It's dark. You can't
You
see.
also
You were
have
fumbling
our-
around for it.
Sorry.
We also have our super suits and also a container to collect samples.
I was, and she points to the rock. I was stoned. Sorry. Cool. Hello. Does this thing work?
This is the ship. This is the Copper Scarab. Who's this?
She's gonna belch before like as the person's responding, not understanding what's happening, thinking it didn't work. Oh, hello. We need apparently suits. I don't know what that means. They do. For like hazardous material.
A what?
Hazardous material. We need suits to protect ourselves from things we don't understand that look like they're gonna hurt us, like spores and
You need armor.
like hazmat suits. Like suits. I guess is that what it is? Is it telepathic, or is it like kind of like a walkie-talkie where if I press the
Oh
button,
no,
other people can hear
it's
it?
it's a two-way communication stone, so anybody can hear it.
Okay, cool. Then other people can chime in while I'm holding the button.
Didn't we have something so we could survive outside of the bubble?
Is that like armor?
Oh,
Tell them.
you want fish suits?
Yeah, that.
Oh, I've got 2.
That's not enough.
That's how many we have.
Is there one centaur size?
No.
That was never. Well, actually, I don't even know if they have one that's gift size. So
I might be able to share one with somebody. I'm tiny. Depending on how big they are.
I swear to God, if you and Mills just end up standing on each other's shoulders, you're 2 small races in a trench coat.
Well, to be fair, let me look. I don't know if I put a description down. I didn't. She'd be like between 4'2" and 4'11", somewhere in there. She'd be average short human female.
I just made Millet small.
Like size small?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So you'd probably have to be on mine and then Ratatouille it.
Do I see any mushroom people around me?
There are no mushroom people around you now.
So Mills, that you and I could actually make that work. We could Ratatouille it. Because I can't see, and you can just control my movements.
But how are we getting the big ones past?
We're gonna do diplomacy and completely leave everybody behind because that's the safest option. Nothing bad will ever happen to us. We have this special kind of armor, and if you look in the back, it's made by plot. So yeah.
What if So when we get back to the ship, I guess I'll be making more of those.
And bug people don't need to breathe, right? So like, it's breathing and open wounds.
I mean, I don't know if Thrycrane have to breathe. I could have sworn they did.
Oh, I thought.
I think we have to breathe. I'll check.
Okay, because I thought there was something somebody said about like not having to inhale. Like I don't have to inhale. Or was that
Osmoids don't breathe.
Was that just Zixie saying I don't? I can choose not like to hold my breath for a little while.
Yeah, we still have to breathe.
Okay.
Wait, are we on the ship or are we just talking through the stone?
We're talking through the stone.
Talking through the stone.
Okay. Ask them what kind of sample do they want.
You can talk to them too.
Tell the doctor.
It's on speaker stone.
Ring.
A water sample.
Banana stone.
Land sample.
Yes, a water sample. That's what we requested.
Ground sample. The mud sample.
You know what? We could just
a water sample.
So one of the places you want us to go, do you know what the Musk is?
No.
Can we explain to them what the Musk is?
Yes.
And I just want to know if they have anything to help us deal with that. Maybe they have an idea.
We have 2 suits.
This is going great.
How can they be replicated?
You have to buy more or know a wizard.
Oh, okay.
It's suspiciously looking like we have to go the other way.
Well, we can spend more days going the other way, but I got a feeling it's not gonna be different. Can't go over it, can't go under it. We gotta go through it.
Can we not go under it?
That's a good point.
I mean, it is a mile underneath, right?
True.
Do you think somewhere we could find a cave that goes under that leads into the castle?
It's quite possible that the tower could extend to beneath the surface of the plate we're on. And there's other ways in. This is a good idea. I like this idea. We could ask or try.
So we gotta now find King. What's his name?
King Squishy Butt.
Squishy.
Kataki.
Cardamello. Kataki.
Katana.
Shiitake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beef shiitake?
Yeah, shiitake. If there is like the underpass where Zixi can see some more about that culture, but if there's like a secret pass to go into the castle.
I mean, that's definitely an idea. But what are you guys like actually doing? Because I hear a lot of idea floating.
We are idea floating.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm down for asking the mushrooms if the caves connect. Like, we can't stop She Who Came if we don't get into her tower, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So they should understand that.
Right. I agree. But there might not be a way, but it does. We have to ask. So.
Right. Worst case, they'll say no, and then we'll go to one of the other places and check those out first, I guess.
Why don't we circle around the lake, since Milzit was like, what if we try the other side of the water? We go around the lake until we run into the village. Or run into encampments of them.
Oh, we don't know where the village is at, right? Because they didn't tell us.
Correct. We have
they told us to make a smell.
Any of them.
But Ziggy's grabbed a basket of their sex fungi, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can we just spread that to have them come to us?
No, because that's the telepathic, not the beacon.
And we don't know exactly how far away we have to be for that to work. They were sort of unclear.
Was it the green or the yellow we collected? DM.
I thought we collected both.
Oh, well, maybe we have some of the.
Did we collect both?
The mushrooms wanted us to collect theirs.
I only collected the telepathic stuff. I didn't understand that there was both.
Cool.
Yeah, I thought I collected the one that they said to collect.
Okay, well then I guess we have both from 2 different individuals.
So then we can call them because they said that their home is at the lake, no?
Well, they said they had a camp there.
Yeah, they had a camp near it. And then they found us all the way from the beginning. From that one other guy. I say we might be close enough.
I mean, can't hurt.
I mean, I'll use it whenever we feel like we're ready to ask them a question.
Why are we contacting the mushrooms? I'm sorry, I'm confused. I understand we only have 2 suits, but what are the mushrooms going to do for us?
See if there's like an underground passage that we could use to get to the castle.
I mean, I did ask them about the Underdark, and they said that you'd fall off, that it was uninhabitable.
I mean, we're not trying to live there, right?
Yeah, but I just want to see if there's like a path
that we could take.
If Andy collected the other spore, you could try it. Do it.
So are we agreeing to call them? And showing them like we can't walk through this red stuff?
I mean, yeah.
Seems like a solution. Try to call him with this stuff.
Yeah. All right. Call him. I take it and I just throw it in the air.
We confetti.
You throw the big pile of dust in the air.
Yeah. The
Okay.
sex dust.
Andy, make a luck roll, buddy.
Oh no.
Yeah, buddy.
Roll a D100. Let's go. Call high or low before you roll it.
Aye.
Hey.
Hey, look at you.
Okay, it works. They strangely are preserved in your little basket. You throw the spores up in the air, and in about 45 minutes, a contingent of myconids arrives.
Where?
They look around confused.
I point to the big old castle and be like, "That's where she lives, right?
That's where she who comes lives.
How do I pass the red?"
With feet.
I can't walk through that. Is there another path?
Whole stone building surrounded.
Is there like an underground path?
Not that we know.
Is there a cave we could go through?
Not that we know.
How are you affected?
No. We only affect it if we die.
So then we might be good just walking on it?
Don't know. Many things die in that area now.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean, we're wearing shoes, most of us, right? So we could give it a shot.
I don't wear shoes.
I
They're
don't wear shoes.
uncomfortable.
I wear hooves.
Ratatouille.
You cross board. Go. Fight Queen.
We
I'm sorry, fight Queen?
She who comes. Queen of the Artox.
Oh, okay. I thought like traitor. Mushroom became traitor.
No.
Previous queen, now enemy.
No.
Okay.
what does Queen look like?
Don't know. Very few see she who comes and lives.
We don't know if we're versus a druid, a dragon, a giant, a shroom.
Good God,
Okay.
what if it is a mushroom?
You know what? I'm gonna take a step on it.
Would you be upset if we used fire?
It killed many Artark.
That is
Don't
true.
burn down our forest.
Hmm.
Mm. And if we burn it down, we probably would never get inside.
I don't think anybody has the tools for firefighting, by the way. I'm just going to throw that out right now.
Oh, fuck it. I volunteer as tribute. I'm gonna attempt to step on the red.
I need sleep.
Oh, yeah, we need to rest first, and then I'll do it.
I mean, we rested for 45 minutes, no?
No.
Okay, we don't exactly have time to run through an encounter tonight. So we're gonna pause here
Okay.
for the week. Next week, we will cross the Red Musk.
Death.
The Red Musk.
Dun dun
Oh,
dun.
I get it
Asteroid
because of
6.
Mars and Elon. Okay.
Just it's an appropriate name given the context.
Anyways, I'll toss out 200 experience to everybody
Wow, we earned it.
for not trying to kill mushrooms.
Okay.
I
Cool.
I was tempted to just shoot the mushrooms. I won't lie to you.
I was gonna cook them.
The
I'm
bar
sorry.
is very low, huh?
I'm sorry. My Wednesday game, that would never happen.
The
That's
bar
very
is so
generous
low
of
you
you.
can step over it.
Yeah. Even if you're
All
short.
right.
You're either prey or you're not. Okay, I mean that's
Well, is
The
that a
way of the
religious
world.
statement?
it's a Thrycreen statement.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Okay. Next game, plan on working through some encounters in the Red Musk. We'll probably play a little later to get through those.
Cool.
I think
Yay.
that last combat that we did took us about an hour and a half to get through.
I think so, yeah.
To be
So-
fair, it's because I missed a lot.
We missed a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
no,
you guys
me
could
and
actually
Sam.
hit things in your
Collectively,
combat. You see, the trick to combat in D&D
It's
is to
hitting.
actually hit the
Yeah.
thing.
I've learned a valuable lesson about making a purely martial class. All right.
I had a
You were
sub
so
50% hit rate on rolling. Like what?
I think I was sub 30 or sub 20. Like I didn't. I think I rolled 2 hits the entire time. Let's not do that again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
So-
simple combat that just went too long because we couldn't hit anything.
Next game, let's try and start between 7:10 on the dot, and then we will work through getting through the Red Musk to get to the tower.
Okay.
I think
Sounds
you
like a
guys
plan.
were looking at that last combat in the wrong way. I was really proud of you guys for utilizing your environment. I thought we did a lot of pushing off cliffs, and that was creative.
You also got to keep in mind that Noel is a complete pacifist, so there's one less little, like one person dealing less damage.
It's okay. Now you guys
And
got
we
me.
have no cast.
It's all damage.
To be fair, her favorite spell is Tophery Barbs, so like, at least there's disadvantages to them hitting you, and then advantages given out afterwards, which I forgot to do all last combat.
Wait, Silvery Barbs also gives advantage after you use it to the.
Yeah, it gives advantage to somebody else. Yeah.
That's
It
a silly spell.
It gives disadvantage when something succeeds on an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, and then you can make them re-roll it, and then pair that with Vicious Mockery. They have a minus D4 on the next attack roll they make, so you can make it worse.
Oh man.
There's also Mind Sliver, which like is a D4 to saves, so you can make it harder for them to save the next time you do it. So they have disadvantage and then minus a D4.
Yeah. I like Mind Sliver.
Yeah. Anywho,
It's not great to start, but like if you get, once you get to 5, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Especially because it's intelligence.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna end it there then for the recording parts.
Yay!
All right.
Alright, crew.
We did it.
We
Yay!
So you
Peace,
guys,
friends.
to clarify, you guys wanted to go around the entire thing just to check first.
I mean, I was kind of hoping that the mushrooms would have an answer because so far they've been functionally useless to us.
Don't know.
Yeah, I was hoping like there's some kind of pathway, but clearly it's not anymore.
It was a
And we
clever
gotta go
idea. I
through it.
like that though.
Yeah, so now we're just gonna get over it and just walk like normal.
Neat.
For sure. All right, y'all. I gotta go walk my pup.
Okay.
All right, guys. Have a great night.
Later.
Thanks, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Later, party people.